Test, test, test. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing tonight on this lovely Tuesday evening? It's a quarter to midnight here in Amsterdam. So we're getting this right before midnight. We're getting these entries in. Is it a good time for these entries? Well, let's see. Let's see if it is a good time for these entries. No, it's not. I know the answer. I mean, look at this. This is Solana. Look at that big pump. And let's look at Bitcoin. It was pumping all day today. Look at this. So, as I said, we are going to be buying, since we're buying daily. There are going to be times where we're buying at top, but if you still on the daily, all right. Nevertheless, let's just get these orders in. This interface could use some improvement. Let's copy that. The price at this moment, 47. It's going to bring our average up a little bit. That's the one thing. That's the one kind of unfortunate thing, but it's okay. Let's see if that Bitcoin order hit. Still open. Alright, well, let's see how that goes. Let's see how the rest. See what the meantime, let's see that order hits. In the meantime, let's check out some news real quick. You know, lots going on in the news. This came out just now. Senator Warren. She's just trying to, cock block. She's always been she's a big cock blocker in regards to crypto. Big time cock blocker. Oops. Yeah, huge cock blocker. What is she saying here? WLFI tied bank application should be halted until Trump divests. Okay, so she's alright, because crypto critic. She's more than a critic. She's a cock blocker. Senator Elizabeth Warren asked the U.S. banking regulator to pause the application connected to World Liberty Finance until President Donald Trump divests his business interest in that company. To be fair, she has a valid argument there. She's always just been she had like the anti-crypto army. She's the senator in Massachusetts, where my parents live, my stepmom and my dad. They're big fans of her. Yeah, but we don't talk politics. It just it gets bad when we talk politics. But so we just don't. Warren, the ranking Democrat on the Senate Banking Committee, raised the point just a few days before the committee is set to consider sweeping crypto legislation, and government ethics concerns were among the major points of negotiation. Okay, well, I guess what we can take here, there's a lot of crypto. Basically, the governments of the world are really, in my way I see it, the governments of the world have realized that crypto is basically math and code, and you can't stop it. For the past years, they've been trying to stop it, and they realize they can't. So they are trying to figure out, okay, let's see how we can get a part of this, and even like how the finance people are trying to take over, basically, for the most part. That's what BlackRock is up to. And the funny thing is, Donald Trump and his team, they're like leaning, because I guess they get it, right? And Donald Trump has sons, much more in that generation that get it. So, and people around him understand it, and not just that, he sees, he's a business dude. He sees that crypto is the future. So not only were they pro crypto, but they're leaning really deep into it. Making it a meme coin. So that's a bit okay. I mean, do you blame Donald Trump? Like, I mean, are we surprised that he takes it all the way? But so but I can see how there's a bit of a conflict of interest there. But looking at how it affects the bottom line. Inflation is aging. JP Morgan CFO calls stablecoin yield payout obviously dang. Okay, so now it's like one of those, there's going to be a bunch of bankers and finance people with that if you can't beat them, join them attitude towards crypto, and some of them are going to really still try to fight back. JP Morgan, I don't know, I think JP Morgan and what's that dude's name, Jamie Dimon, they're I think they're just kind of playing both sides. Well, you know how why wouldn't they? Of course they would, right? Say one thing, do another. But a lot of the banks, they're very they're getting threatened by crypto because crypto is like stablecoins. They're giving higher percentage yield than your common bank. I mean, just a few years ago, crypto was banks were giving like negative percent. So leaving your money in the bank, you're losing money, right? Like we're paying. I'm giving the bank my money to put it there, so they could lend it out and do their things, and they're gonna take away from it as well. And the meanwhile, crypto a few years ago, they're getting 4 or 5, sometimes towards 8% APY. So it's really it's a no-brainer. So they definitely, their business is threatened. The traditional banks. All right, great. My order hit. My Bitcoin order hit. A tad bit lower than these past few days. All right. Price 95. Look at that. That in the past few days. See how things are going. Like we've been getting buys in at 90K, and now today it's at 95K. It's kind of messing up our average, but what are you gonna do? We are committed to this. We are committed to this. And what am I looking for here? I'm looking for we are committed. So this is now bringing our average to 91K, 91.3, which is below the current price. So that being said, we are actually now in a profit. Yay. Okay, let's go sing a song now. Let's go sing a song. Today I'm going to sing Billy Idol's Dancing With Myself. this is I've always loved this song since I was a kid, even because I mean I was an awkward kid. Well, I mean I was always. I'm just as much an awkward adult if I think about it. But during like high school and whatnot, I just, I was always cool with everybody, particularly, the cool kids. I've always cool with everybody. The skaters, the cool kids, the surfers down in Florida, the bad kids. But even now, I tend to be very comfortable also by myself. And it didn't bother me. Even now, I don't mind going to dinner by myself or going to the movies. I love going to the movies by myself or just being by myself. And even dancing with myself. And I just want to talk a lot about dancing right now because this is very important. Don't knock it, right? Hold on. Let's bring this back a little bit. I like this. Dancing is a beautiful thing. I always feel like dancing, it's in our nature to want to move, right? In rhythm with everything around us. It's a beautiful thing. It's like stars emitting energy. We're all like stars and we're emitting energy. And I have a theory about dancing as well. One of my theories about dancing. I have a lot to talk about dancing, but I'm going to get into the song. I just want to really talk about this. Is important to me. One theory is you could dance your way out of a lot of problems, literally and figuratively. In such situations, and I've been in situations where I'm at a party and sometimes be by myself, or and it's just sketchy areas, whatever. It doesn't matter. And the point is, the thing is, you could be anywhere in the world, right? And in a situation, if you're dancing, chances are no one's gonna mess with you. So you could be like, in a dangerous situation, just people you don't know, you're whatever, right? But if you're that one guy in your zone, just doing that thing, no one's gonna mess with you, because it's like it's like a human thing. Like, oh, that guy, he's in the zone. Okay, cool. Yeah, go for it. That goes beyond any language. It's a beautiful thing. I'll dance with myself. I actually dance with. The way I dance, I like to dance. It's actually by myself. I don't like to have a partner. They just get in the way. You know what I'm saying? I want to move. Hey, woo! You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, I'm vibing like just anywhere, right? And here's the thing. Like even today, I'm looking for a song. Very often, like on a regular basis. You ever seen that movie with Jake Gyllenhaal, and like he's like dancing in the streets and stuff? I believe it was called Demolition. Here we go. Yes. Let me mute this real quick. Right, and like there's a scene where he's just, just like this is me on a regular, coming from Albert Heijn, just walking to the groceries, I'm just vibing out, right, all the time. When I'm traveling, I got my headphones on, I got the beats going, and what I find funny is that how sometimes other people can find it so off-putting. And that I find like bro, what's your problem? People laugh at me. People like tap their for that. Look at that crazy guy. Look at that crazy guy. But you have to ask yourself, like, what's your problem? Why can't you be in that zone? It's not like Why does me being in my zone bother you so much? That's the question I ask people. Like that like wanna laugh and mock me. I'm just vibing out, bruh. You know, you gotta ask yourself, you're the one with the problem. You could just dance with me. But instead, I'm just dancing by myself. Here we go. On the floor of Tokyo, or down in London, time to go. With a record selection and the mirror's reflection, I'm dancing with myself when there's no one else inside, in the crowded, lonely night. Well, I wait so long for my love vibration. I'm dancing with myself, dancing with myself, I'm dancing with myself. Well, there's nothing to lose and there's nothing to prove. I'll be dancing with myself, If I looked all over the world and there's every type of girl, but your empty eyes seem to pass me by, leave me dancing with myself. So let's sink another drink, 'cause it'll give me time to think. If I had the chance, I'd ask the world to dance, and I'll be dancing with myself. I'm dancing with myself. I'm dancing with myself. Well, there's nothing to lose and there's nothing to prove. I'll be dancing with myself. Kind of messed up those O's there. This was like that 80s kind of move. Something like this, was it? If I looked all over the world and there's every type of girl, but your empty eyes seem to pass me by, leave me dancing with myself. So let's sink another drink, 'cause it'll give me time to think. If I had a chance, I'd ask the world to dance, and I'll be dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. And dancing with myself. If I had a chance, I'd ask the world to dance. If I had the chance, I'd ask the world to dance. If I had the chance, I'd ask the world to dance. Dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. So it goes on and on and on. But that's you know, if you see someone out there dancing and they're vibing in their zone, just smile. Just smile. Like, yo, I got you. Vibe with them. You know what I'm saying? Don't laugh. Don't mock that person. Dance with them. And if you feel like dancing, don't wait for the invitation. Just get out there and dance. Dance. All right, folks. Thank you for your time. You guys have a wonderful evening. Peace.